Thank you, everybody, for joining our webinar today. This is a joint webinar between MyOnlineToolbox and Logical Position, and we're here for one reason: to help you grow your business with more quality leads. To begin with, MyOnlineToolbox focuses on one objective for its customers, and that's to grow one's remodeling, new home building, and service-oriented businesses by getting more quality leads. The objective is based mostly upon online marketing objectives, and we separate those objectives, positioning for organic, sometimes referred to as free leads, and paid leads. Organic leads could come from a variety of sources pertaining to your website and other social aspects, such as Facebook and YouTube. Paid leads can come from various sources such as Google, pay-per-click, and pay-per-impression campaigns. This webinar introduces a quick example where MyOnlineToolbox works with construction-oriented customers to get their free and paid marketing objectives accomplished. We introduce a natural synergy where Logical Position takes over too. We're going to be presenting a real example of a remodeling contractor who basically had an online marketing campaign that was the equivalent of taking a business card and just posting it online. There was no other objective other than to first have a website presence. MyOnlineToolbox guided the contractor to restructuring everything from the ground up, and after we organized the entire website and all other topics such as Google reviews, Facebook sharing, and YouTube videos, we then supplemented the free objectives with paid opportunities and passed those paid opportunities over to our partners at Logical Position. We're now going to take you through a journey of quickly showing you how to build the free opportunities and combining them with the paid opportunities. Make a quick note: when we say free, obviously there is an expense and time involved with creating a website, creating pictures, and creating videos. But once all of that is completed, we then still get an ongoing residual for life, and then independently of that, supplement what has already been created for free with paid opportunities. So let's move into the real world with a real example. Here, we have a particular client where before we introduce the client's website, we have to make believe we were a consumer specifically looking for a residential remodeling contractor in Baton Rouge. What shows up on this page is a combination of two topics. First is an advertisement, in this particular case controlled by Logical Position, and then comes landing pages towards the free side, also known as organic lead generation, where we redirect the customer or direct the future customer directly to the website, bypassing the advertisement. So again, Logical Position will be covering the paid side. We're covering the free, or what's known as organic side. When you land to this contractor's website, you will see a combination of many different topics. First that sticks out is obviously the difference between residential construction and commercial construction, but behind the scenes, there's a lot of other independent topics supporting residential remodeling, such as targeted pages for kitchens, bathrooms, whole home renovation. And then as we move forward to the commercial side, we start to independently target the unique topics of build-outs and commercial renovations and building construction. But for now, let's go back to the residential side and just quickly highlight kitchen remodeling as a reference point. When we click on this kitchen remodeling page, you'll see a nice page come up, but that's just the cosmetic representation of what happens when you actually land on the page. What we also want to do is quickly explain to you the different aspects of what attracts a search engine to be able to index this person to be on page 1, page 2, and page 3 of results. For example, some of the topics we may mention, it's called SEO. It's nothing to be scared of. It's very easy to understand, but the SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. And there's a couple of quick buzzwords we're going to throw at you called title tags, the URL structure, H1 tag, and alt tag. For example, let's begin with the most critical. Up on top is called a title tag. And right here, a takeaway from this presentation is on a page-by-page basis for your website or any other competitor's website, take your mouse and hover over the tab, and you'll notice usually a larger rectangle showing up, where in this particular case, this page is talking to the search engines and specifically saying This is designed to attract kitchen remodeling, specifically in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, by a company called Zetro Construction Services. It's one of many individual topics to talk about, but it's extremely important, similar to having the right cover of a book when you're walking up and down the aisles of a Barnes & Noble, that you want to ensure that the title of the book is representative about the actual subject matter that we're trying to amplify. Same thing goes with what's called the URL or web address structure, where in this particular case, as you look at it, it completely says zetrocs.com/residential for the residential remodeling section of his business, and being specific to kitchen remodeling. As we go further, most people traditionally will gravitate their eyes towards the actual content on the page. So in this particular case, the content begins with a big, bold kitchen remodeling, and that's what's called an H1 tag, the label of the content itself. And even going further, we have what's called alt text, or an alternative description for things such as the pictures, where many times contractors have an abundance of after and before pictures, but they don't title them correctly for the search engines. With SEO, what our objective is to do is ensure that the title of the page, the structure of the website address, the title of the actual content itself, as well as the title of the individual pictures and videos are all amplifying the main subject matter that we're trying to have found within the search engines. When you combine all of these unique elements, all of a sudden over time, your non-existent rankings slowly start to move up. Obviously, the objective is to get to page 1. Sometimes it's very difficult to do depending on how your competitors are positioned before you. But when you add all of these elements up on a consistent page-by-page basis, that is the ultimate objective of combining unique content with what's called SEO, search engine optimization, to help you generate leads in addition to looking really good. Beyond the website itself, there's supplemental topics such as Google reviews. It's very important to have external factors validating your business. In the previous pages, we were showing many different individual elements of topics that we control. That when I mean by we, it means Zetro Construction Services is projecting we do residential remodeling, we do commercial remodeling, we do kitchen remodeling and bathroom remodeling, but we keep on focusing on we. What we want to do is also have consumers say that we're happy with what you say. So in this particular case, we're amplifying right there with the 5-star reviews and the 7 Google reviews that is externally people saying, yes, this company is a good company, you should check them out. The search engines react to that type of activity and combine what we've done with the website search engine optimization with the external credibility factor, and that helps push your ranking factors up. Same thing goes with how you interact with Facebook. Facebook is an external, very popular social sharing opportunity where friends of friends or friends of neighbors are able to take what you say and share it or like it with other people they know. And what's happening is that behind the scenes, the search engines watch that social activity, and the more people are interacting with what you say external to the website, it helps enhance that credibility, which finally will then push your ranking factors up. And the same thing goes even with video, one of the more powerful elements where you may pay somebody to create a professional video, or you may just take one in the field. How we take those videos and also add the different what's called SEO, search engine optimization factors to make the videos be found, all create different opportunities to help you be found in the organic or free sections of search. This is not just limited to Zetro, and it's not just limited to a residential or commercial remodeling company. It doesn't matter what business you're in. Using this particular company, same scenario, Russell Mill Remodeling. They just went online live in the last year. They had the same challenges where they had to first bring everything together about their company, the services, the service areas, the different portfolios and testimonials, but they had no rankings. As part of the cycle of having the natural growth of the organic ranking side, they supplemented their efforts with logical position to be able to stimulate the paid advertising opportunities. And the same thing goes with another company such as O'Neill Industries that's doing condo remodeling on the west coast of Florida. Same thing. Brand new website, needed to get all of their cosmetic representations of their business going forward, while also supplementing the free and organic ranking side with the paid advertising side to help stimulate activity to their website. Through this process, again, the ultimate goal is to grow your business with more quality leads. And what My Online Toolbox has done is right now shown a quick transition how any type of service company can go through a combination of cosmetic appealing growth as well as organic growth to get free leads. Eventually, you will want to supplement those activities with paid opportunities, and you could do that one of a few ways. Obviously, some people may attempt to try it by themselves. Others may even ask their website programmers to do that. But if you're serious and you want to be with a company that solely focuses on the objective to understand all of the nuances and intricacies of paid-for advertising, we strongly suggest you look at Logical Position. They've worked with us for a long time. They do a very good job. And now at this point, I'd like to introduce you to Logical Position to take over to discuss all of the opportunities towards paid advertising. Thank you so much, and good luck.
Thank you, Brian. This is Pete Luciano over at Logical Position, and today we're going to talk a little bit about pay-per-click advertising and how it can help your business grow. So today, again, I'm sure everyone's familiar. When you go on Google, make a basic search, you're going to see Google ads on the top. Sometimes they rotate, but you'll see Google ads, a mixture of Google My Business, organic rankings. There's a lot going on the search engine result page. Now, I want to emphasize before any of this that working with My Online Toolbox is extremely important to make sure your organics, your website is ready to go before you dive into pay-per-click advertising. It looks really good because you can begin running Google ads immediately. They look great. You've got good page position. However, before any of that happens, you have to make sure all your eggs are in one basket. You're getting organically free traffic. And then once that is finished, then moving to paid advertising will start to increase the amount of traffic going to your website. So a little bit about us. We started back in about 10 years ago now, and we've had a lot of luck. We are channel managed through Google as one of their premier partners. And we recently, 2 months ago, just won Google's Premier Partner of the Year for growing businesses online. And we mainly focus on small to medium businesses, and we've had a lot of luck with contractors and anybody trying to help people remodel homes. Now, we've also won Bing's Channel Partner of the Year as well. It's another great search engine, about 30% of all traffic on that network, and it still works really, really well. Now, the reason why, in my opinion, we've won these awards and had a lot of success in the past is every single account, including you or anybody that works with us, gets hands-on attention. There's no automated bidding. Each account manager here that's in our office in Portland, Oregon, will be working with you about helping understand your business, go after the searches you want to show up for, and you're going to get a lot of attention. And we get things launched and started in about 2 to 3 weeks after you begin working with us. We build everything from hand in that realm. Now, we're known for, and in this scenario, we do only paid search management. We also do a variety of other things. But again, we recommend going to My Online Toolbox for any other service. They know what they're really doing in this realm of working with contractors and in the remodeling industry. Now, again, every person doesn't make sense to work with pay-per-click advertising, and it depends on their location. And reach out to me or Brian if that makes sense for you. But for us, we're looking for people that want to help grow their business. They want more leads. They're excited to try different things, and they want to be aggressive against their competitors. Now, why? I mean, there's a ton of different ways you can advertise your business. there's Yelp, Angie's List, House. So why be on Google? Basically, ads dominate the search engine result page. Google, over 90% of all of their income or revenue comes through the ads. So they're going to place them in a really good spot. And it is a great place for you to show your business. You can design an ad any way you want. You can look at your competitors and say, I want to advertise my business this way. I want to really emphasize on kitchen remodeling or whole house remodeling, whatever you think is best. And your competitors are likely using Google Ads as well. So having a share of the market would be perfect for you. Now, specifically in the home remodeling area and business, these are some keywords that we've been using that have been working really well. And the average cost per click is going to be between $2 over here and up to all the way up, sometimes even $15. Now, working with us, we're going to make sure your account's efficient. We're going to make sure you're going to get the cheapest cost per click in as possible. I'm going to go over that with one of our case studies that Brian sent over from MyOnlineToolbox to us and how we've been able to drop their cost per click dramatically. So again, how we do this, we're going to understand your business. We're going to learn what your goals are. We're going to customize every account for you and make it mirror your business and your website perfectly. With that as well, on search, we also want to transition to remarketing. I'm sure everyone's familiar if you look at a product or you look at someone's website and they see the ad that follows them around. It can be annoying. We don't want to do it the frequency very high. However, we want to show them an ad once or twice a week, because if someone's going to remodel their home, realistically, they're going to look at you, they're going to look at your competitors before they act on somebody. So we just want to make sure for your business that your business name is always in their mind when they're thinking about that decision. And these are some of the ads that we've made for several other companies. We want to make sure they're very good looking. They have your logo very apparent, and always will direct right back to your website. So when it comes to our work, what do we do? So we begin with the account build, but also after that, our job is to consistently track every phone call, lead form, email, any way that someone comes in contact with you. We are going to track that and figure out where is the business coming from and how can I capitalize off of that information. So we're going to make optimizations in the account to go after business. And every month, these accounts should be getting better and better because we'll understand what searches are working well for your business, and then we pull back on what's not working. So there's a little bit of experimentation in the beginning, and then once after month 2, 3, 4, 5, it's going to get better and better because we're going to understand the business, your target market, etc. Now, we want to make sure for you, if you were to work with pay-per-click advertising, that it's completely transparent, you know where your budget's going. So you're going to work directly with a person in our office, and as well, you have a client dashboard. It shows you month-over-month results, how much traffic you're getting to your website through paid ads, what it's actually converting. We send a monthly performance report, and you own all the work. So you get to have full access into the Google Ads account and see everything we're doing as well. So for us, we want to make sure that your business makes sense to run paid ads. So a digital marketing strategist, or in this case, me, I will understand your business and see if there's enough search volume and make sure that we feel comfortable we can help you. After we establish that, you will have an account manager, and their job is to help understand your business, grow it, look for areas of opportunity, etc., your main point of contact. But they also work together with a paid search specialist. This person is more hands-on, a numbers person. They're going to go into the account constantly, make changes, and they work together on the account to make it more efficient month over month. So again, our process is to understand your business in an intake call. Then we build an account. It takes about 2 to 3 weeks. Then we launch the account, and after a full month, we're going to be consistently making optimizations and show you every single month how we are increasing the amount of leads coming through your new website. So here's a case study. Brian from MyOnlineToolbox brought this up earlier. Zetro Construction Services, we've had a ton of success with these guys. So when they first launched, they have never ran Google Ads before. And in the first 3 months, we've seen from when they started a 50% increase in lead forms coming their way. We've also increased their conversion rate 54.8%, And their average cost per click is about $4.65. And on average, like I mentioned before, the average cost per click in the area is anywhere between $3 and $15. So we're going after some bigger searches, but still it's very, very low compared to what they could be doing if they tried it on their own. So what can you expect if you were to work with us? We're going to build you a brand new account that's mirroring your company. We don't want to start out with any long-term agreement. We want to start 3 or 6 months, whatever's best for you. Make sure it's a good fit. On terms of the results, we have seen about a 20% increase about by month 3 in terms of results. Citro has been one of those companies where, in the case study, that they've seen a lot of results pretty quickly. Also, we can do Bing if that makes sense for you. Again, there's no extra charge to us to run that account. It just depends on your search area. And we also want to make sure that you are getting all the results in terms of reporting, understanding what's going on, and knowing where your budget's going. So all of our pricing is on our website, but here just basically displayed as well. You will receive 10% off our typical management fee if you're sent over from MyOnlineToolbox. And again, I prefer to start with a 3-month agreement to make sure that it's a good fit for you. You're not committed to anything long-term. And after that, it will be month to month. Also, Brian brought this up as well, is Facebook. So if it makes sense for you, then we can start running Facebook advertising if they've been on your website before. And if you think about it, nobody goes on Facebook or social media to go buy or look for something. They go for the things they're looking for or that they're interested in. So if someone comes to your website, they're engaged, then all we got to do is send a display ad for your company because they're interested to their Facebook and Instagram pages. They're already interested in you, and we're going to, again, try to bring them back to your website and hopefully reach you for a new project. So again, in summary, we have won several awards, and we're one of the best companies to work for in terms of growing your business online. We have over 5,000 clients, and working with MyOnlineToolbox for the past year, we've had a ton of success of referrals from them, and we've seen a ton of businesses and doing very, very well. But thank you for joining us today. If you have any questions of anything I covered or Brian covered today, please shoot us an email. There's a chat box here as well. But again, thank you for joining us, and we hope to hear from you soon.